live. Where is Discord gone? Because I'm talking to you. Oh, there it is. Found it. Get the notification posted. All right. Ding.
Yes.
We're good. All right. Okay. So, welcome everybody. I know it'll take a moment for everyone to filter in now that we've just kicked it off, but welcome everybody to the season 4. Jeez, it's that time already. Season 4 Big-ELO Awards Night. This
Woo!
is an event sponsored by XS and Linen. So welcome on in.
I'm flexing, but no one can see me because I don't have a camera on me.
I am also flexing, but I always flex. That is my default state.
Mm-hmm. You have to go through doorways sideways and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Good. Right. Well, so the Big-ELO was started, devised by Linen, around about the was it during season 2? Did it start season 2? I think that's right.
It started season 1. I just didn't publish it until season 2 because the season 1 data was boring.
Well, there you go.
In the beginning.
And what it's allowed us to do as casters for the Big O is find all kinds of fun ways to, look at teams and see how they change and progress over the season and, make some comparisons. It's all, more stats, more fun. And hi, Kindred.
Stats more fun.
More fun. Yeah, more stats, more fun. So, at the end of the season with the Big-ELO, we like to have a little award ceremony for everybody, based on the ELO, and then we'll also discuss other achievements that have been made throughout the season as well that are non-ELO based. So
and I cannot overstate this enough with XS's tireless data work. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It sucks, man, but it's worth it because, well, I like to think ELO is like that hidden X factor of why some teams just win and some coaches just have bad dice. It's just math, right?
Yeah.
Unexplainable math.
ELO and rolling sixes are just correlated extremely strongly.
Intrinsically linked, It's a skill,
Yeah. So, who knows? Maybe it's the reason. Maybe all you need to roll more sixes to get a bigger ELO. It's
that makes sense. I mean, look, I without looking at the results, I bet the playoff coaches have a bigger ELO than most.
I mean, there's a good chance. There's a good chance. So there you go. Unfortunately, I don't have any ELO enhancement tips. You'll have to go to the playoff coaches for those.
You pay for that, actually.
Yeah, you pay for the ELO enhancement. Right, but for some of those people, yeah, Boomer, yeah. Yes, that's what happened. There's no auto.
Oh, baby.
There's
no.
no...
every Monday afternoon, early evening, I spent a good 2.5 hours, put some music on, and just went through every single game report on REBBL.net. Thank you, Major, manually, and it is a labor of love and madness.
Yes,
I'm not sure what parts of what parts.
Yeah, in comparison,
there is. There probably is, but I just don't know it.
Yeah.
In comparison, I spend 10 minutes on a bus entering the matches for the week, and then I'm done.
And I show up once every now and then, turn my brain off, and allow words to come out of my mouth. Also, once a season, I spend some time screwing around in my apartment with my camera, making silly videos for the award ceremony. That's my contribution. And so, Actually, there is a tip. I have included in this series of videos. There is a clip, that actually does give you some tips on ELO improvement. I actually did it. I added one in there very specifically. It's very important. Very important advice. Okay.
Really excited.
Yeah, and Boomer, Boomer. Yeah, there probably is there a way? Maybe will it like require an obscene amount of work on the end of people who already have too much fucking work to do? Yes, almost always. Link, please.
I have a program that can pull stats from games, but as of now, it uses the console.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a little bit hard. It doesn't collate the data altogether. So it would essentially be the same thing, but reading through a Word document instead of the results on Rebel.net.
Yeah. All right. Well, did you mishear this video with advice? Yeah, I'll show you the advice. It's. I'm sure you'll find it very entertaining. And thought provoking. It's a philosophical investigation of the topic of ELO and what it means to have big ELO. We'll get there. Never mind. Sorry. I know what these guys are laughing at because they can see the video I've queued up. Anyway, so I thought we'd start off the whole awards thing with a special award. Not everybody's season has gone smoothly throughout, season 4. It's been a challenging one. Some people have had to overcome extreme difficulties. Sometimes people have constructed these difficulties for themselves. Anyway, let's now if I just
oh my god,
get
it's
this...
ad.
Okay, I gotta wait for the ad. that would have been bad. That's right.
The difficulties were ad breaks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm just gonna wait till the ad's over, and no, you shouldn't have told them that. I was gonna be like, okay, and that was the video.
No.
So I'm so glad.
Yeah, and that is the thing at ELO, and we'll never play it ever again.
Yeah.
Here we go. And we're back.
Yeah. And that's all I have to say about that. Sorry. Okay, so let me just check this all works. I apologize, I don't have a microphone on the other one, so for your viewing enjoyment, I hope you enjoy this this clip of this very special award. Also, yes, Boomer, good job. You got... Hey, how much you putting in? Just a quarter teaspoon. Don't you need half a teaspoon? Look, I'm sure it's all right. You can just add another quarter teaspoon in there, and it's over. It's done. There's nothing to be done anymore. It's completely done, isn't it? It's unsalvageable. Completely over. There's absolutely nothing that can be done to save. Pretty good. Yeah, it is pretty.
You know what?
Sorry.
I didn't actually get the fucking title of it until now. I'm like, oh god, it is.
Sorry. So as it turns out, I forgot to add the ending card to that. But right. So that the season over award goes to Serve Sevstar for unfortunately having to end his season 4 times before actually getting to the end of it.
And still making
making playoffs. I apologize.
There
I
we
did forget to add the
go.
ending card to the video. Oh well, that's what happens sometimes.
Oh my god. You need to send that to Mongoose and fuck Michael's because they're gonna die of laughter at this one.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the most embarrassing one out of the way.
That's great.
Okay.
So, what you guys didn't, he's named the video over seasoned.
Yes.
Everything is art.
All right. Okay, so I didn't actually have a run on how I was going to do all of these, so I might go to
Sorry, just gonna just
Yeah.
beautiful.
this
Claps.
this one.
Okay. Okay.
Next, that I'm sure you can all
Holy
see.
shit.
What is it?
Oh, the video title was seen. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
at
it
the
was.
beginning.
I actually
Yeah.
put it on the screen. Anyway,
go.
I'm pretty sure this one does have an end card, so that'll be right. All right. So, for our second, our second award, all the coaches kind of have their own levels of like ways of engaging with the game, and they all bring their own sorts of levels of enthusiasm. And this next award is dedicated to a coach that really was really enthusiastic in their own special way. Let's watch.
Oh my god.
I had to mute myself the entire video. I was dying.
I did as well. Holy shit.
So, yeah, that's the golden Newt Award for most fouls in a season. Very impressive.
Oh.
I will,
shit.
if you give me 1 second, add a microphone source to the other thing so I can actually talk. 1 second.
So beautiful.
There we go. I can talk on this one now. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the Golden Newt Award, most fouls in a season, as we know. Newt's come in strong with an incredible number of fouls, never failing. We'll talk more about the actual stats of that in a little bit. But yes, very glad to see such immense enthusiasm from from our coaches. Yes.
Yeah.
Um.
Can't forget. Let's.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Right. Now we're getting into, as you may have noticed. Well, actually, no. Sorry. Before we get into the ELO folk, like the ones that are really all about ELO, we've kind of skipped over. We haven't actually dealt with any of those yet. Let's finish off with the final non-ELO based award, even though this is the big ELO awards, but we had to have them in here somehow.
Yeah.
Right. So, every year, we have these awards, and they can be pretty competitive. People are pretty keen to get one of the illustrious big ELO awards. But some people just kind of just naturally gain them. There's very little competition, not often, but every now and then. And this award is for one of those coaches that naturally and effortlessly achieved this award. Yes, Rookie of the Season goes to Knights. Is the only rookie this season. No competition was found to this one. So, yeah. Congratulations, Knights. you may be noticing I'm using all of the word art style text on these videos. I have a large library. It's very fun. Default win.
Default.
Yay! The best kind of win. Yes. But in all seriousness, it's always good to have new coaches joining.
Oh, Seb,
Seb
You're
missed his
finally
award.
here? Oh, no. I was hoping you were just being quiet.
You missed your award.
You missed your award.
it was beautiful.
I'm so sad.
You'll have to go back and see it.
Yeah. Oh, I can't justify playing it again. I do apologize.
No, you'll see it.
You will
It'll
see
be
it.
great.
You'll see it. Don't worry. You'll see it.
It'll be somewhere.
All right. So that's gotten us through the non-ELO portion. Let's talk about the ELO-based awards now. So, every year we have a special award that goes to the coach that is just consistent. Doesn't just keeps everything on the level. Right? No up or downs. It's just consistency all season. And this next award, yeah, it goes to that coach. And we need these, we need these coaches. They no. That started way too quickly. Yeah. All right. So you need coaches to compare yourselves to, and you need something in the middle that's just kind of just going to be nice and even consistency. So this is all about consistency. This one.
Are you having problems with ELO regularity? Try nuts.
Of course, our most regular big ELO this season was Blood Bowl Nut. So, yeah.
Oh, get that fiber.
Get the fiber into you. There you go. Source of fiber. And it does... It, and yeah, and Blood Bowl Nut. An amazing consistency. What... XS, do you recall exactly... Oh, Lennon, actually, sorry. Do you recall exactly what...
I have the number right here. He has moved 0.7 of an ELO from his original start.
0.7. That's a small... That's a very small movement. That's very impressive.
It is a very small movement.
Yeah, considering that winning a game gains you 11, it's incredibly small. So yeah, very, very impressive. Maybe not a feat you set out to achieve, but it's one he certainly has.
Yeah. Technically, 0.6699.
0.669.
Nice.
There you go. And what was the next most consistent, if you don't mind me asking?
The next most consistent is, I think, let me just double check. Nope, that one is it. Next most consistent was Noctifer, 4.1.
Oh,
Very
so
nice.
not even just a little bit off, but actually a large amount.
No. A pretty large amount. We had a couple of people in the fours. We had Noctifer 4.1, Mr. Monster 4.2, Miwash 4.2.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Now at the polar opposite end of consistency, sometimes Nuffle decides that you're just gonna have a bad game, right? You can't. Your armor breaks left, right, and center. You can't roll any agi dice. The ball you never pick it up. It's just an awful time. Sometimes that goes just all season. And every single game is is an absolute shit fight. And so this award is dedicated to the coach that has had the roughest season and therefore the largest loss of ELO. There you go. So, Morka, unfortunately this season, onto his Fresh Nurgle team lost a total of 83.5 elo. It was rather a lot. Yeah, not me. Surprise, surprise. For all my pitching, it wasn't me. No, Morka had a really rough one. The Nurgle didn't do him any favors until right at the very end, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I know Greenhorn Nurgle is going to be a tough season. Yeah. Especially the season that Into
everyone
Amazons and
everyone starts
Norse.
playing Norse and Amazons. Yeah, it's going to be a tough season, all right. So yeah, that's. But you know, someone's going to suffer the drop, and all it means is that next season, he's just going to be shooting straight back up there now the Nurgle are online. Or he picks a different team that's going to climb better.
Maybe.
And speaking of, there's another side to the ELO. Obviously, no. I wish it wouldn't auto start these things. Anyway, I did promise you some tips. So, we have now
Ooh.
an ELO climbing tip. And this tip comes straight from detailed analysis of the coach that wins this award, which is our greatest gain in ELO. Sometimes coaches swap from a bad team to a good team. Sometimes they find their lucky dice. But yeah, every season there's someone who's just going to shoot up the rankings in ELO, and yeah, that is who this award is for. And if you pay close attention, you may be able to see where all of their ELO gains have come from.
Are you having trouble improving your ELO? Try Norse. Norse comes with all the block and bullshit you need.
There you go. Biggest big ELO gain is Liam. Also, gaining by exactly the same amount of ELO that Morka lost, 83.5. Very, very impressive. Yeah,
Very
Very
suspicious.
suspicious.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, we used to accuse them of being the same person, but maybe just, you know, shadow person or mirrorverse person or something like that. Liam is the one that's
Liam
Morka.
is the
Yeah,
one that is Morka,
yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, 83.5. Biggest big ELO gain to Liam. So it turns out, yeah, play Norse. After playing a season of
Norse.
Goblins, you will find it does amazing things for your ELO. That is the tip. You're welcome. All right. Now,
That was a good one.
now, whilst we measure ELO over an entire season, and you know we can add up, we can see everyone's rises and falls. Some people experience the greatest rise and fall like in a single moment, and therefore we have an award that's specifically for when. For the match with the greatest disparity between ELOs where the underdog has won, resulting in the greatest shift of ELO, consequentially. So this season, and this is funny because everyone can kind of guess what the other ones were, but this one I don't know if anyone actually knows what this one is going to be. But I know that my co-casters can see the image and can probably guess one of the team that's involved. They actually know the outcome anyway. But yeah, so the biggest change in ELO, the biggest upset of the season. I forget what the joke was to this one, but I'll remember when I'll remember when I play it. Never mind. Let's watch.
Who would win? A pack of yeasty boys? Or a bunch of small men?
Yeah, so Mr. Monster, the small men won. Halflings downed Morka's Nurgle, resulting in, yes, the biggest upset victory of the
Those
season.
aren't Space Marines, Darby. They're halflings.
Yeah, they're halflings. They're also Space Marines I painted when I was 8. So
Oh my god!
can't you see that this Blood Angel has his beaky face on? Yeah.
It is
yeah.
subjective.
Yeah, these are. I have my bird head Space Marine here. You don't want to see what I did to the rest of them. I couldn't put those on camera. They're worse. Anyways, yeah. So Mr. Monster managed to overcome the Nurgle with his halflings. A number of games very, very close in contention for this one.
Yeah. So the closest. Oh, did you want me to go ahead?
No, I was
I
was about to ask you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So Noctifer versus Striking was actually 14.8 upset as well. It came down to like the second or third decimal to separate the two. So Noctifer winning 2-0 versus Striking was also huge.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a ton of other coaches that were in the 14s. We had Lordy winning against Darby, 14.5. Aussie winning against Squirrel, 14.6. We had Seb winning at Striking, 14.1. We had Fires winning against Kirk Guy, 14. We had Boomer winning against Squirrel, 14.7. We had Monster winning against Squirrel, 14.5. Like, they were really close. Like, previous seasons, Fires has won it by a landslide. This season, it was super close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's and this is the other thing is that you can't win this unless you're actually like you've been having you have a lower elo. So Fire's winning by a lot tends to mean that you'll climb, and he can't win anymore. Yeah, but there you go. So that was the biggest upset. Now on to just checking. I've actually played all of these. Yes, on to the final award of the final Big-ELO award. This is the last video I have for everybody. So we always have to celebrate the coach that's got the biggest Big-ELO. It's a pretty impressive feat to, rise up the ELO ranks. We have a couple of, special clubs that have formed, the 1100 club being one of them, for people who've managed to, gain ELO and climb up. But what's really, really impressive is that people, it's one thing, getting a lot of ELO, another thing, keeping it, and then a third thing to keep it whilst playing a far from meta team in an extremely competitive division against some really good coaches. So this this award is dedicated to that coach, whom I'm sure absolutely cannot guess the name of.
This is the ELO tree. Many species inhabit it, and all seek to attain its lofty tops. And yet, only one species has truly mastered this.
There you go. Biggest Big-ELO, misspelled tree. Congratulations. Unfortunately, I couldn't do any tea-based puns this time because my kettle is broken. That makes me sad.
That's all right because you put her name as Miss Plead Tree, and
no, I didn't.
loved it.
It's misspelled, clearly. Yep.
So another special thing about Tree, getting this season while going to Blackhawks, is she's also ended the season on a positive, plus minus. So gained 25.5 ELO for the season, and that's only because She lost last round to Squirrel. That took 14.5 points off her. So, it's still a fantastic record. And anyone knows anything about how ELO works and how people with high ELO hate how ELO works, that's actually a really good achievement.
Yeah, it's seriously impressive. And yeah, again, on Black Orcs in that division, the this massive amount of Norse Zons populating it, it's crazy. So very, very impressive. And yeah, I didn't have to... Honestly, I couldn't think up any fun tea-based puns or things to do this time. So I went with the tree-based thing instead. So there you go.
I like it.